Okay guys, it is time for an emergency Bitcoin update video because within the last 48 hours we have seen a massive correction within the Bitcoin price history, and the question now is this dump going to continue? What are the most important price levels that Bitcoin now has to hold so we don't see a massive correction, maybe even below the $30,000 level, guys? If you are interested in that, stick around till the very end of this video. I will tell you exactly what we have to expect looking at the smaller and also the bigger timeframes on the charts, and also I'm giving you an update on my trades, guys. As you guys know, I'm still in a $500,000 swing low leverage long position, which I am not planning to close. Even if we fall into the mid $20,000 levels, I would just add margin to that trade and keep it going, since in the long term I'm for sure a Bitcoin bull and I think it is still a good long entry point to have. But what I told you in my last video is that I'm going to open a short hedge position with $30,000. What happened to this short position? Why do I have a short position now open at $1.8 million with $130,000 in a profit already within a little bit more than 1 day, guys? I will tell you exactly what my plans are with these trades and what we have to expect now next from the Bitcoin price. As always, I would really appreciate it, guys. Your support within the last few videos is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for every kind comment that I'm getting right now. Thank you to everybody that subscribes, activates the bell next to the subscription button, and doesn't miss out on any future videos here on my Crypto Mo channel. And also, guys, thank you for everyone that is smashing up the like button. Over 1,000 likes as every single video of mine reaches at the current moment. Guys, it's amazing. Thank you so much for your support. But now let's jump into the charts so you don't miss out on the next big price move here for Bitcoin. What we have seen, and what I also mentioned in my last video, is first of all, we still are getting rejected here off of the weekly EMA ribbons, which is not a surprise. We closed our last weekly candle very, very bearish. The last one, as I also told you, or the current one, as I also told you in my last video, we had 5 days remaining when I made the video, and I told you it's not a problem at all for the Bitcoin bulls to just fail to hold any price levels till the end of the week, and the bears just selling this weekly candle off, making an even better rejection, or forming an even better rejection here from the weekly EMA ribbons. This is also what is happening right now. Only 1 day and 6 hours is left to save the situation, and altogether I think there's one single price target that is a little bit, in my eyes, determining if we are falling lower or not, and that is pretty much the $39,000 level, because it's not just almost our low point on the weekly time frame. No, it is also here a very important price level in the trader trap zone, guys. The trader trap zone here indicated by this white arrow, where the traders are getting trapped, the long traders are getting trapped in these two pump zones. And what we can see there is that one of the most important validation point for this trader's trap zone to play out is actually a break below the first high point and a break below the low point of this trader trap zone, where the first small correction pretty much happened within that bearish continuation pattern. And what we are seeing there is we are very close to the $39,000 level. So far we are bouncing, but if we break it to the downside, I am for sure expecting more downside. And lastly, the $36,800 level, I mean, if we break that to the downside, a quick wick to $30,000 is definitely something very, very possible. And this is why I'm not closing this short position yet. I already moved my stop loss and profit. Also now here a quick story on that long position, guys. You know what happened, what I told you in my last video. I told you guys it's highly important to keep an eye on the dead cat bounce that is still possible. I told you it's highly important that we break the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level to the upside with, for sure, as we always look out for, as I always tell you in every single video, with a confirmation. We want to see the breakout above the 0.61 Fibonacci retracement level with a confirmation. And the only thing we saw was a massive fake out here to the upside, which completely failed, because the second we went down again, the second the bears retested the old resistance, it still was resistance. It didn't turn into support for the bulls in any kind, and we just fell right below it. We got rejected multiple times then on the 4-hourly candles, and yeah, the last moment where it was very clear that it is a dead cat bounce is the breaking of the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level support. As soon as that broke to the downside, it was very clear that this will be a dead cat bounce and that we will go much lower. The only problem is, guys, I told you in my last video, I was expecting a fake out above the 0.618. I prepared myself by putting my stop loss as far away as possible from the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, but not too far away so that I maybe get even wrecked then and I lose more than the originally planned $30,000. And I placed my stop loss, like I announced it in my last video, at $44,750, guys. And you can see what happened. Bitcoin went above that by $10. Everything was looking bearish. We broke out. We didn't have volume support. The order flow was turning around. It looked bearish. I thought, okay, no problem. This will be probably just a fake out. I left the PC. I come back several hours later. We are getting rejected. Order flow still bearish. Volume didn't come through. It was a fake out. Who would have guessed it? But still my stop loss got hit, guys, at $750. It went $10 above it. So it was just a highly, highly unlucky situation. And because I told myself, okay, this is the dead cat bounce now, I got stopped out. So I just lost $30,000. And I won't make that money back because we are going to go lower. The long position will not make it back now in the short term. The long position will also go into a greater loss for now for the short term. We are getting rejected. Order flow is looking bearish. The only fake out that we had that by $10 really stopped me out had no volume support. And that's why I decided to open up another short position, and that one was scaled up quite heavily as soon as we broke below the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, because originally I opened that trade well above the $44,000 level, and now the average entry point is at $43,100. So I scaled this trade up quite a bit already. I 3x the position already from its original size, where I put $30,000 in. Again, I said, okay, if this is 90% likely to be the fake out, a dead cat bounce, I need to take advantage of this price movement to the downside. I cannot miss it, whilst everyone else thought that we would be going up, and pretty much all ran into a long trap and a dead cat bounce, as we talked about in the last videos, the last weeks, over and over again. So the question now is, are we going to bounce? And I'm, like I said, just looking out for the $39,000 level. If we break that to the downside, more downside is to be expected. If we see a reversal here, we maybe can break back above the $42,000 level. That would be a case where we can slightly turn bullish again. But me personally, I will as well, again, as you should always do it, I will wait before I scale up my long position, or I close my short position rather. I will wait for the retest, for the potential retest of the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, the exact same way how we did it last time. If we are breaking above the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement not with a fake out, but with a real confirmation, I will scale up my long position. We would form here a somewhat more or less ugly W pattern, and would continue our rise in the direction of a new all-time high. But since that is at the moment still very unlikely, and we are rather looking to actually dump lower for now, especially if the $39,000 level shouldn't hold. I mean, no reason for me to close the short position yet or to scale up my long position. It's only possible that I will close this short position, a part of it, probably in the next few hours. If we don't see more downside, I will close part of this short position within the next few hours and recover my lost $30,000 now out of this $125,000 that this position is in profit, so that in general we cannot make a loss with our short hedge positions. And as soon as this short would get closed, my long position would be in a profit again. So no way actually for us to lose here, since our stop loss is in profit, as long as Bitcoin doesn't shoot up now within the next 15 minutes and close the trade in profit. And I don't have time to take the $30,000 in profit. That would be the only reason why we could make a loss here on the trade, but I would say that's rather highly unlikely. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell, leave a thumbs up, and we are going to see us in the next one. Till then, bye.